Welcome and good morning from wherever you're watching it, depending on your time zone. Um, Guys, today I had analyzed that William Ruto had over-concentrated on Rift Valley and Central. Now, on this video today, we have realized that William Ruto is now shifting his focus to Central Kenya, and coincidentally, after he'll be in Central Kenya for barely a whole week, then immediately after him, President Uhuru Kenyatta is supposed to jet there. So it's a very interesting political scenario. And of course, there are many expectations that people are looking at and questions that people are looking at to see how this is going to turn out. Because of late, we had realized that aspirants have not been welcoming Deputy Ruto in their events. And also, even after the UDA team asked the members of parliament to resign from Jubilee officially to join UDA, the Central Kenya team actually was seen to be had declined to take that offer and opted to remain in Jubilee Party. So guys, I don't know what you think about this, but of course I wanted us to look at this. And my punchline is on William Ruto's attendance on Thika Stadium prayer rally that is going to be held by Moses Kuria. So we're also going to look at that and see what are some of the things that you expect. But just before that, let me tell you how William Ruto's central tour will be. Today, the Monday, he's going to be hosted by Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga. So he will be in better part of Nyeri County. Then tomorrow, the Tuesday, William Ruto will be back in Kirinyaga. Remember, after the Kenya Kwanza coalition, after the Nakuru rally, they went to Kirinyaga. So he's going to go back to Kirinyaga. Then after Kirinyaga on Tuesday, on Wednesday, William Ruto will be in Murang'a, will be hosted by Irungu Kang'ata. That will be on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, he will try to woo parts of Tharaka Nithi and Meru. On Friday, William Ruto will be in Laikipia and Nyandarua. Then on Saturday, he's going to tour Kiambu, then culminate his rallies by attending Moses Kuria's prayer rally. So that is how his Central Kenya tour will be. And of course, I just wanted you to note some few observations. That in amongst the counties of Central Kenya, Raila Odinga have the governors that are supporting Raila Odinga from Central Kenya is Kiambu, that is James Nyoro, Meru, Kiraitu Murungi. He's also getting the support of Embu, Martin Wambura, Laikipia, Nderitu Murithi, Nyandarua, that is Kimemia. Who other plus? Yes, I think those ones are notably supporting him. Then William Ruto, governors that are public supporting William Ruto is Mudhomi Njuki, that is Tharaka Nithi, Anne Waiguru. Anne Waiguru is from Kirinyaga. Then he also has Mutahi Kahiga from Nyeri. So that is also playing out. And if you look at the way those rallies have been organized strategically, he has opted to start with Nyeri and Kirinyaga because he knows that's where he has the support of governors and is going to give him momentum. Is going to give him momentum moving forward in terms of how he's going to gauge his support from there. So guys, I want us to look at few expectations in my own observations, things you'll expect to see when William Ruto actually decides to go to Central Kenya. That's what I want us to look at. If you are new to this video and have not yet subscribed, take a second and subscribe. And more importantly, click the notification bell so that when we publish a video, you will be notified. So guys, this is one thing. Expect William Ruto to tone down on his attacks on President Uhuru Kenyatta. I had mentioned this earlier, that when he attacks the president, there are two outcomes that is going on. One, the ground is becoming hostile on him because the Central Kenya people are going to see him as their enemy. Because when you attack the president is the Central Kenya kingpin. So when you attack that kingpin, you seem to be someone who is now attacking, you become an enemy. And that is what brings the question on whose hands are we safe. So the Central Kenya people might think that because you're attacking the president, you are their enemy, and because in your hands, they are not safe. So guys, I think that is something that William Ruto is now going to check, and I expect him to tone down, and again for him to receive the reception. He need to tell the Central Kenya people that he doesn't have a problem with them, and in fact, you will actually see him going there to expect to tone down and tell the president that, you know what, I don't have a problem. It is just that he's supporting another candidate. So that is one. Huh? Two, William Ruto must go to Central Kenya and strategically point out to the achievement of Jubilee government, because that is the card that Uhuru Kenyatta is now playing his politics on. Uhuru is playing his politics saying that, look here guys, after you elected us in 2017, me, I went to work, my deputy went to campaign. So this is my scorecard. This is what I have done. And I want you to listen to this clip here, because when he was addressing the youths in State House, he talked about his achievements, and listen to this here. Yes. So this tells you that William Ruto must go to Central Kenya and he must ride on achievement of Jubilee government. As to whether he has the prerequisite rights to do that or no, it depends on what you think. But if you ask me, as a deputy president, by the virtue of all that office, I think he just have the right to mention what the Jubilee has done, even if he might not associate himself to it, but just mentioning that Jubilee have done this and that is going to be fine. So he might choose to ride on those development projects, but again, his hard card, the punchline is only going to tell the Central Kenya how Jubilee government have not delivered to them. Remember, initially when he went there, he actually said that some of the projects that were supposed to go to Central Kenya, Raila Odinga directed them to Nyanza. So he took a swipe. He actually went against, he actually tried to protect Jubilee government by saying that it's not about Uhuru, it's Raila who directed those projects to Nyanza. And you ask yourself, how could Raila have the powers to do that? Now, thirdly, in this tour, William Ruto is going to launch a scathing attack on Raila Odinga. It is going to be an Raila Odinga affair. And I mentioned this, that coincidentally, the reason why Ruto and Mudavadi had concentrated on Rift Valley and Nyanza and Western was by design because of absence of Raila Odinga. Now, Raila Odinga is jetting back today, the 14th of February. I think he has already jetted back. So in his rallies, in his plans, he's going to start the rallies, and actually he's heading to Central Kenya. So Ruto knows very well that because Raila is going there, Raila is going to take his campaign. What he is so much interested in is uprooting the influence that Raila Odinga is gaining in Central Kenya. Lastly, I don't know whether you have realized that William Ruto have also toned down on attacking the Mount Kenya Foundation, because there is this statement that used to be very popular when he used to say this, that, you know what, the people hawezi kaa kwa hoteli wakituamulia nani atakuwa rais. So I think that is also something that is very critical, and he's taking that to make sure that he's going to look at it. Some of the other things that I'm going to see and I'm waiting to look at is how Central Kenya MPs are going to embrace that rally. That is one thing, because amongst the governors that have decided they are supporting him, I think finally is just Mutahi Kahiga. He wants to defend that seat, the Nyeri governor seat, with UDA. Anne Waiguru is also determined, is also decided. And then Irungu Kenyatta launched, and remember that event William Ruto did not attend, but then he's going to welcome William Ruto, and Muranga is where Ndindi Nyoro, Rigathi Gachagua, are coming, not Rigathi Gachagua, but Alice Wahome are coming from. But Nyeri is home to Rigathi Gachagua. So I think that also will play out. We're going to see how really, are we going to see big names crossing over to this other side of UDA? Or the people, the fence sitters are going still to sit at the fence and wait for the president? Because after Uhuru, the president is going there. So guys, on Saturday, I think that's the climax of Central Kenya tour. And so William Ruto is going to attend a prayer rally that is organized by Moses Kuria. And I saw the poster. That prayer rally has been organized by Chama cha Kazi, which is Moses Kuria's party. William Ruto is going to attend it. And this is after Moses Kuria invited him to that rally when William Ruto visited him in Dubai. Of course, details of that Dubai meeting have never been unveiled, but after that, we saw like Moses Kuria was a man on his own mission, because just after, immediately the day after Ruto left Dubai, Moses Kuria posted and said, yeye hapangwingwi. Then he was also complaining about how Central Kenya MPs are being treated in UDA. Now, on Saturday rally, this is what I want you to be on the lookout. If the Central Kenya MPs, and let me just be specific to these three people, Ndindi Nyoro, Rigathi Gachagua, and Kimani Ichung'wah, if these three MPs are going to attend Moses Kuria's event, check out for that. If they attend this event, then I can tell you for sure that Moses Kuria is simply sitting at the fence, but 70% is going back to UDA. Because the reason why Moses Kuria left UDA was not of a personal difference with William Ruto. It was not about this issue of the small political parties. Actually, the people who made Moses Kuria leave UDA was Rigathi Gachagua, Alice Wahome, Ndindi Nyoro, and Kimani Ichung'wah, because they felt like because Moses Kuria had his own party, if he was in UDA, his stakes are going to be high. He was going to get that special treatment. And that is what they didn't want. And they were insisting that Moses Kuria must fold his party and join. And so in that prayer rally, just by the virtue that Moses Kuria invited William Ruto in that event, that tells you that, of course, there is a high probability. Now, for you to make up your mind, and that is what will make me feel like Moses Kuria is joining UDA, if exclusively he is just going to invite the UDA team. Exclusively. But if you see elements of Azimio la Umoja there, if you see maybe him inviting Sabina Chege or inviting some other fella, you will, fellas from Azimio, you'll actually feel like, okay, it is a national prayer and there is nothing more to read from it. But then, if these other fellas are going to attend, then another thing, there is something that you need to note here. Ketu Waruguru, the Laikipia women rep, is at loggerheads with Moses Kuria. And I think he once said that he won't talk so ill about Moses Kuria after Moses Kuria suffered the burns. And I don't know whether Kuria will be comfortable working around her. I don't know. And I'm also waiting to see whether how that is going to play out. He's going to attend that rally, and let's wait and see. Guys, I can tell you, in my own perspective, Moses Kuria is willing to support and work with UDA, but as the party leader of Chama cha Kazi, since he's not going to seek any elective seat, what he wants is going to ride on the euphoria of UDA so that members of parliament, these other people who are not willing to join UDA directly, can be in UDA through Moses Kuria's party. Guys, what do you think about the Central Kenya tour? Is it going to yield fruits to William Ruto? And who are some of the casualties? What do you expect? So you can also get to the comment section and tell us. In my next video, we are looking at some other aspects of this tour.